Today I figured I'd make a video on the lift kit on the Silverado. It's been a little over 3 years and over 20-some thousand miles since I put the kit on. I done the entire thing pretty much by myself. The only thing I had to have help with was getting the front differential back up into the truck, and I'll explain a little bit more of that later. But other than that, I done the entire thing, and had it aligned and all that, and it's done really well so far. I've had to replace a few things. I don't know if it's directly related to the lift kit itself or just the age of the truck. This is an 07 and a half, still the NNBS body style, and it's got 140-some thousand miles on it. Can't remember exactly, but I'll go ahead and get into what I done on the back first. I done the back a couple days before I done the front, just because at the time this was my daily driver. This I had to get to work. So as you can see, it's got the N2O shocks from Rough Country, just as their normal kit for this truck, with the spacers. It's no drop shackle or none of that stuff, just the blocks and U-bolts, and that's pretty much it on the rear. And just so you know, I actually did buy this kit off Craigslist. A guy actually bought it for his truck because he bought some tires. He had new wheels and tires put on, and it ended up rubbing, and it was cheaper for him to buy a lift kit than it was to buy new tires, because this kit is pretty inexpensive. But he did not read or do his research on it and found out that he did not want to tackle doing the front differential, and so he put it up for sale. I got it for like $120, I think it was. So that was the whole kit, and then I ended up buying these upper control arms. They did not come with the kit when I bought it, but you can buy them separate. So I did buy them. On the big factor of these is you won't have to cut these bump stops out, and you can tell the angle of this part right here is better. Not great, but it is better. Let's get up under here. If you have watched some of my previous videos of this truck, you can tell that the power steering is still leaking a little. You can see right there, it drips about to form. It's not really a bad leak because I keep a check on it. Not making a noise. It's not really draining a lot, so I just keep a check on it. The line that I've replaced is still leaking from there. I'm not sure why. It's a brand new line. I just think it's the whole thing, so I'm going to end up replacing that one of these days. But this front differential, if you can see right there, those little Rough Country spacers, that's the whole reason you have to take this differential out. And you got to grind. There's some the cooling fins on it that you have to grind down, and to be able to get it back up in after you install these plates. Other than that, that's the hardest part on the whole kit. The spacers on the coils is simple, but on my dad actually has I think it's a 09 Sierra, the same body style, same lift and everything, but he did not use the spacers on the differential because it didn't come with them. So, but he bought the truck like that. It ain't that he done it, but he bought the truck like that. So, but he's not really having too bad of a problem. We just redone his front end, but the kit drives. I would compare it pretty much to stock. I mean, I have seen a video of a guy that done a slow motion video of running over speed bumps with this lift and how it kicks the tire in and out. If you're just daily like just driving this truck with this lift kit on it around town and streets, and you're not hitting bumps hard, just taking your time, and that's all you want is just a semi decent lift, this lift kit is perfect. I do want to go to a 6-inch lift one day, or even maybe a 7, but I honestly have no complaints with this lift. It's ran perfect. The only thing is I've had to replace this wheel hub on the driver's side since I've got it, but I think that's more to do with the stance that I was running, because I was running the 20 by 12 with an 1.5 inch spacer with 33s. Can't do that with the 35s yet, but I think that has more to do with it than the lift itself. So if there is anything else that y'all would like to see in more detail for this truck, or the Fox Body, or the Scion TC for this channel, just drop a comment and let me know, and please subscribe and like the video. Thank you.